Hi guys and welcome to Thunder Wheels, and today we have the 2022 KTM RC 125 with us. So before we begin with the video, I would like to thank KTM Aundh, SAI Service KTM Aundh for providing me this bike. And if you're interested to check out any of their bikes and you're staying in Pune, do check out the showrooms at Walkaround, Bun Garden or Aundh. So let us begin with the walkaround. So up front here you have a halogen headlight and you have LED DRLs here, LED indicators placed on both the sides. The mirrors have gone up now. And coming down here you have WP Apex upside down 43mm telescopic forks, and the wheel that is a 17-inch alloy, and the front tire is a 110 section. The tire size is 110 by 70. This is a radial tire, and also you get a 300mm hubless disc at the front. And this bike just comes with single channel ABS, no dual channel ABS on this bike, and the caliper is from Bybre. Moving forward, on the side you have this dual fairing over here, RC 125 written on this side. Today we have the bike in the black and orange color, and over here this is a split trellis frame. You can see it is split here over here, and the rear suspension, it is a 10-step adjustable monoshock, and the gearbox, this bike gets a 6-speed gearbox. On the rear here you have a side guard and tire hugger as well. The pillion seat has become much more comfortable than before. You have good grab rails over here. The rider seat, the seat height is at 835mm, which is slightly on the higher side. And if we talk about the rear profile, this is how the bike looks from the rear, and you have LED indicators obviously, and one beautiful LED tail light as well. It says ready to race over here. And coming to the rear wheel, this is a 150 section tire, 17-inch alloys, and you get a 230mm rear disc, but no ABS on the rear, as I told you before. And then when we move forward, you get Racing KTM written on the engine. So this is a 125cc DOHC liquid cooled engine that produces around 14 PS of power and 12 Newton meters of torque. And this engine is mated to a 6-speed gearbox. On this side again we have the same dual fairing and RC 125 written on this side as well. Now moving to the tank, fuel tank is 13.7 liters in capacity. This part is fiber, this part is metal, and you also get KTM badging on this side. Now let us move to the instrument cluster of this bike. And firstly let me show you the key. Yes, this is how the key looks. And when we go, let me turn this on. This is the same instrument cluster that we have seen on the RC 200. And once you turn on, what all do we have? We have the engine lights here, ABS light, the gear position indicator, neutral light, all the information, side stand down. This is the rev limiter or the shift light. And when we click over here, then we have trip 1, trip 2, and it shows ABS modes. You also have the fuel gauge on this side, and I think that's it. Okay, trip time 1, time, average speed, average fuel consumption, and the total fuel range. That is all we get over here. All these are illuminated switches. There you have the pass light. This is the high beam, low beam indicator switch. Horn, let us check out the horn. Okay, it's a loud horn, but the tone is very meek. The engine kill switch and the starter button. Now let me show you the exhaust note. So you get an underbelly exhaust on this bike, which is right here. So that is how the exhaust of this bike sounds. And one more thing which is common in this RC 125 and the RC 200 is the handle height, which has been raised by 15mm. But if you want a sportier riding position, you can lower this by 10mm further. And now let me come to the weight of this bike. That is, the curb weight of this bike is 160 kgs, and the price of this particular model, there's just one variant available. So the price of this model over here at SAI Service KTM Aundh is 2,10,000 rupees on the road. So if you're interested, you can definitely come out to the showroom and check out this bike. the bike has become much more bulkier. I mean, it looks much more bulkier than before. And do tell me whether you preferred the earlier design where you had the projector setup. I guess it was the projector setup. Now you have a changed headlamp from the front. Many things have changed, and a lot of weight reduction also has been done. I think around 3.5 kgs has been reduced for obviously better things. One more thing, over here, now you get a curved radiator in this bike, which has more surface area for better cooling, and also the airbox of this bike is now bigger by 40%, so you get obviously better throttle response. So those are the few changes. I forgot to mention it in the earlier part. So yes guys, that is with the video for the KTM RC 2022 model, RC 125 2022 model, and do let me know which other bikes you want to see from me. And till then, bye bye, stay safe.